All right, we are going live on TikTok. I'll put this up on YouTube as well. We're going to go through a lot of TA while people join. I want to tell you kind of where we're at in the markets just very quickly. Sell off, we're our lowest point. We're at session lows. We're about 45 minutes from the closing bell, and it is a sea of red. You're not going to get any help from tech today. Everything is red, except the calls that I made yesterday. They are still green. We just continue to print that. We're doing very, very well with that. You'll see this on YouTube. Again, it's not financial advice, and we don't give you stuff that's going to go 10, 15%. We're not looking for short squeezes. We just look at insider trades, and those seem to be doing very, very well. So one went 12% or up right around 12% today, gapped up 4, so you could have made 8, probably more or less, you could at least made 4 or 5%. So, and then the other one was a push, right? So one was CNDT. That is, let me tell you what that one is. That's Conduit Incorporated. It's at 8.28% now. It did go to 10.5. It looks like it's got a big wick up. And then we also had Weber. Weber it's up 2.6%, but it did I think it gapped up 4, went to like 4.5. So it was more or less a push. You might have lost some there, but the big winner was CND, which is still up 8%. Again, went to 10, almost 11%. So I thought that was great for us. Again, what we're looking at in the S&P, we need to be above 4,500. We just continue to sink. I think here's what I think while people join. We are not going to see the bottom until we see Apple, which was down 2% today, Microsoft, which is down 2% today, and Google, which was down 1% today. Those have to be down 20%. At that point, I think there's a bottom. Let's exclude Ukraine for right now. I think once those go are off 20% plus, I think that's when the bottom will probably be in, whenever that is, right? Today, I've got Bloomberg on now. There's really not a lot of explanation about what's going on. I will tell you this. It was a Russian holiday in Russia, clearly. So that led to the market gapping up this morning. Ever since then, it's sold off. Then about lunchtime, it tried to make a little run, and it sold off again, and we're at session lows. Bada bing, right? So that is where we're at. Crypto completely flipped the script, right? Crypto, everything for the day is green. Well, there are a few that are red now, but for the most part, it's been green all day long, and there's been a lot of profit taking. Luna continues to lead the way. Phantom continues to lead the way. Cosmos continues to lead the way. And Anchor Pro Protocol, we all know why. You can earn that 20% APY when you stake Luna on Anchor. So there you go. That sets the stage. Understand for the week, though, crypto's down except at least the top 100 cryptos are down except for Luna, which is up 6. Bitcoin's down 15% now. And Anchor Protocol is up 40. And again, we all know why. So that sets the stage. So let's get into it, guys. I don't have a lot of time here. One is it is raining outside. The problem with that is that it's freezing rain. And so I literally have this windshield de-icer that I've got to de-ice all the girls' cars with before they leave. So not a lot of time. So if you want to get to stocks, crypto, let's get it done. Let's go. Line it up. Let me see what you got. Matterport, you're all in. Oh, no. Let's see what you got. 624 continues to fall to the depths of hell. You are basing out right now, so watch yourself. Watch yourself, man. I cannot tell you that there's a lot more downside there than there is upside. I couldn't, again, not financial advice, but I couldn't be in this stock unless you know something that I probably don't, and you probably do, through the subreddits or the discords. I cannot be in the stock until $10. I've got to see it going back up, and it literally continues to follow the trend line down. It just keeps hitting it all the way down since literally late January. It just followed that line all the way down. There you go. Let's see what else we got. I appreciate you though, man. What's up, Colin? What said you live in Dallas and the rain just started to come down. It's literally freezing on windshields now. DDL, let's rock and roll on DDL. Ding dong, what's up? I have no idea what this stock is, but I've done it before because I've got a line here back in December. It's a grocery store out of China. Again, you've got big geopolitical risk there. It's number one. It looks like it tried to make a run. It got up to about 740-ish. You are, the downside here is 407. You're at 485. So understand that. That's your downside risk, right? You could follow that. That's probably where it might catch itself. To me, I don't think you could even nibble here. I mean, you could try to at 780 where it got to in like mid-February, but I really wouldn't even test this until 1350, and then my line is at 1750. So there you go. I'm sorry. There's going to be a lot of this stuff. A lot of these stocks with a lot more downside risk than there is upside. So take profits liberally. That's what you got to do in a market chop like we are now. All right, Facebook's up. Let's call it Meta Platforms continues to fall. Broke a trend line. It was riding a trend line down. Again, you've got downside risk here. It's at 199 now. Let me see how far that goes back so I can find you. Man, if 199 doesn't hold, I'm telling you, it's going to fall. That could go to 141 real easy. Again, a lot of downside risk there. I do not like that. Where you might get long, you're not going to like it. It's at 246. At 246, there's a gap to fill there. All the way to 292, but again, 246, let's just call it 250-ish. You're at 199 now. That's just, I mean, that, you know, I'm all about the megas, but this has fallen out of that now. I believe it's now the 13th largest company, which it was a top 5. It's crazy how far that has fallen. Sonova Energy. So it's Nova is the, so it continues to follow the trend line down, just bouncing off the trend line. You're basing out right now. You're at $15. I cannot tell you, you're not going to like this at all. $25. It's actually about $25.06. That puts you clearly above the 20-day, also above the 50-day. If I was going to nibble though, you might could do it at 20. You're at 15.13 right now, and it looks to go lower. It's down slightly today. It's solar. I don't know what those stocks are going to do, right? Again, we need revenue stocks. A lot of value stocks. It looks like we're rotating into value stocks right now, but that is not proven to be the case because even the value stocks are down today. Qs, what is the QQQ doing today? Is broken all resistance. My resistance was at 355. It's at 331, down 2 today. Damn. Let me see where we've got support at. So right where it sits, 317 is the downside. 317 is the downside. The upside is probably closer to 343. So it's a kind of an asymmetrical trade there. Little bit more downside. Why watch yourself there? I wouldn't touch this until I'm above 355. Just I mean, I would probably use SQQQ at this point. In fact, one of my guys on the Telegram, one of them did put today on QQQ, and I think he made like $2,000 in like a freaking day. So congrats to him. UBXY. Haven't looked at that in a while either. The VIX did spike today. By the way, well, it spiked and then it kind of backed off. It went to 29, then 28, and now I'm not sure what the VIX is now, but it looks like it's probably spiked back up. It looks like one of the reasons is the VIX spike is due to the Ukraine Parliament voted for an Emergencies Act, kind of like I guess what Canada did, to where they give, you know, all the power to the military, if you would, and to the I guess the prime minister, whoever he is, right? So I mean, you're looking strong here. I like the VIX over or I like UVXY over 20, over, it's really 1994, but 20, I like it there, but that's a really good play, man. It's a really good play. By the way, if you didn't know how to figure the VIX, so how much the market moves every day is you take the VIX, right? Take the VIX and you divide by 16, and that'll give you close to 2, right? Don't ask me why it's 16. It's just 16. So if it was 28, 29, divide that by 16, boom, that's how much the markets can move up or down that day. That's typically the rule of thumb. So there you go. That's UVX Roku. Love the Roku. I love that they're putting it on new TVs. Up. Oh, no, it's down today. It was up the last 2 days. It did bounce off the lower trend line, though. So understand, it's at 120. It bases out literally at 103. Okay, that's your downside risk. Your upside risk is probably going to be somewhere at 149. So, and this thing will move, right? I take that back, 146. So you've got, it could move 20 to the upside, or it can move 17 to the downside. Where would I get long? It's way back here. I mean, I might nibble at 238-ish, but I'm probably not getting long until 290. Sorry about that. That's Roku, it sucks, but I like the company, not a fan of the chart, right? And that's what I've got to go with. I appreciate you guys. Fubu. Or is it Fu? Sorry, it's Fubo, right? I'll have to forget myself. It's TV. It's like Roku. Same here. You're basing out right now at 766. Downside is zero at this point. You might nibble at 1142, 1140-ish. Let's just call it that. I can't get long in this until 1480-ish. 1480. That's Fubo TV. There you go. Appreciate you, man. Sorry about the bad news. Lots of growth for them coming. Yeah, guys, look, I'm not real positive right now. Again, Microsoft, Apple, Google need to be down over 20% from their all-time highs, right? And then we might start seeing a bottom. I put up a chart yesterday. Invasions are typically the bottom, right around the 2-month mark, right? So either the invasion, the bottom is in 2 months before or 2 months after in the last 6 of them, like World War I, World War II, Afghan War, Iraqi War, Vietnam, right? So typically we're close to the bottom. We're just not there yet. I think there's more bleeding to come. I was happy to see pre-market go green. I was watching Bloomberg this morning at 6 a.m. and I thought, what is going on? Like literally, it was and it opened up, it gapped up like 200 points, right? Great to see. What about Cardano? All right, I'm going to move fast. If you want this, I do this a lot. So Cardano, here we go. So the resistance is at 1. The support's at 81. So understand that if it falls under 81, that's where I would jump out, and you can jump back in later. But the resistance is at 1, and the support is at 81. So there you go. That's Cardano, a little ADA action. We did the Qs, did the VIX, XRP. Let me find it really quickly on my notes. Here it is. Watch the pull back to 68 cent support. The resistance on the upside is 77 cents, right? I'd really like XRP to get to $1. That's the key level for me. Just like in Bitcoin, the key level for me is 41. And then really the real key level for me is 53, right? So there you go. That's XRP, rock and roll. Quant, I did not do today, so let me do Quant. By the way, I did stake some. Again, this is not financial advice, but I went to Trader Joe's. It's a DEX. I staked on the AVAX chain. I staked Joe's token on Trader Joe's, 46% APY. I use that DEX a lot, so I don't think it's a rug pull. I didn't put a ton in, but I don't think it's a rug pull. 46%, like it. So Quant, here we go. Very quickly. Quant is, as long as you're above 91, I like it. You're at 109. Now understand, you kind of base out a little bit here. Let me get the base. You base out here. You had 91, so you're above that. I like the relative strength there. It's showing it's a little bit down today, but where would I get long, or at least try to? You're not gonna like this. 181. You got to do a 50 up, but again, I think you can nibble here. It's definitely a hold. I like quant. I don't hold quant, so just that's my objective opinion there. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the thank yous. Love it. Tesla broke down today. I was watching it on Bloomberg. Just what is it? 770s? Yeah, 770s. Exactly where it went to. So again, it's got support all the way down though. So your downside here is 726. Understand that 726 is your downside. Your upside probably gets you back to where it was today, 827. Here, 830. So your upside's 830, right? So understand those two numbers. What your downside risk is, right? Where the support is, the next support, and where your upside is, right? Where it's probably going to go to. And it's probably going to go back up to, if there's a green day tomorrow, and I'm not sure if there's going to be, but if there is, that it's going to go back to where it was, where it started the day today, or where it got to today. That's Tesla. Me, and for my kids, I'm not getting back into Tesla until 900, right? Now, if it falls, it's got support all the way down. So if I had to name support right now, again, you could say 765, you could say 724. That's a major support. You could also say 700, 695-ish. So that's Tesla. Understand, backed. What's up with back today? It is a crypto play. Let's see what I haven't even looked at this. So it's not basing out. Understand your downside, you're at 529. Your downside risk is 365-ish. 365 is your downside risk. Understand, that is where you literally need to jump out because it will go to zero. It's already a penny stock. Where I get long, or where I start to nibble is 861. That puts you above the 20-day, which right now you're riding the 20-day and back. You're riding the 20-day, which is causing you, so it was support. Now it's resistance is what it looks like. 870-ish is where I get long. You're at 528. You're not too far away. You were just there last week. So not too far, not the worst stock, but you got to play it right. It's going to be one you got to watch. You got to watch that one. Don't let it fall too far and take the money when you can. U.S. is ready to pull everything, every economy, money on right. Look, I think what Biden did was a good start. Look, I think we can all say that we're not a big fan of Joe's, right? But what Joe did, good start. I'm going to give him that one, right? And I think there's a point to where, especially now, that we need to put our differences aside and support that guy. So, all right, Tech, TECK, what's up? Oh, I like this one. Tech Resources, Basic Materials. You stay long. I like it above 30. I really like it above 34. And you're at 35.57. Go long, baby. You can smash that bad boy all day. Nice. TECK, guys. Look at the TC. It's doing this. We like stocks that do this. Why? Less stress. If your stock's doing this, you're stressed out beyond belief. We like stocks doing this. Again, all-time highs beget all-time highs. Buy high, sell higher. That's really key of Wall Street. You can buy the dip if you have support underneath it. Understand that. All right, thoughts on engine. Like the engine, I got a bag of it. I don't know what they're doing. It hasn't showed relative support. It did a couple days ago. Let me see what it's doing. Trailing 12 months. Understand the base. The base is base is like 95, right? We're at what? 141. I like it, but I like it better at 220. I know you don't want to hear that, but I like it better at 220. So you're at 142 right now. Do I think it's a hold? Do I think it's a nibble here? Probably, right? Again, you got to watch the downside. You're closer to the downside than you are the upside. So there you go. SEV. I'm not even sure what SEV is. By the way, did y'all see my calls yesterday? One was a push. You may have lost some, but one went 11% up. It gapped up 4%. So there was a good 6-7% in there you could have made if you watch my calls, right? They're insider calls. Look, not financial advice, and they're typically shitty stocks. I mean, shitty stocks. Bad stocks that are doing this. But for one day, those calls are pretty good. 73% win rate. Now, they're not going to get you 20, 30%. What they are going to get you is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%, right? Luckily, we won yesterday, went 11%, but it gapped up 4 though. So, all right, Seb, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's consumer cyclical. It's German. It's following the depths of hell. It's literally following the 20-day, and it's just now going sideways. It's basing out. Where would I even get long in this? I mean, it's at $5. You're gonna have to 2x here at 10.50. But there's not a lot to work with there though. So hopefully you know something more than I do, because I don't know that stock. I've got 4 months to look at. It's just done this the entire way, right? That's a stressful stock. Again, stocks that do this, they stress you out. Why would you be in them, right? Why? And if you are, just sell some puts. So there you go. Or sorry, buy puts. Don't sell them. Sorry. XRP. I'll do it one more time. For the XRP folks, here we go. Pullback supports at 68 cents. The resistance is at 77. What's it sitting at now? XRP, let me just look really quick. That's off the top of my head. I just did that one. XRP right now is at 70 cents. So you're right there. 68 is the support. 77 is the resistance. Tesla, man, I just did Tesla. I'll do it one more time though, because one, I like you guys, and 2, I like Tesla. Here we go. It's at 767. It continues to fall. It's down 6% today. You've got support underneath this. There is some support at 760. No, I take that back. There is not. 731 is next support. 731. It continues to change. It continues to fall. I think the upside is where it went today is at 830. So understand that. That is Tesla. Our DraftKings, I saw it in there. I want to look at Penn looks like a better deal, but I know DraftKings wasn't. It was up today. It's up, yes, nice. So, okay, so we got some stuff to work here. We got some work to do, but you're at 1961. I think you can nibble above that 50-day. Sits at 24.50. So get above that, and I think we can talk. Come and see me then, but I really like it well up here at 42. Like, who wouldn't, right? But I think you can nibble at that, let's just call it, 24.50. So there you go. 24.50-ish. Moderna, I'm just not, I've got a bias due to the CEO making $400 million last year, and he's making it off this COVID. And right now, they're talking about a 4th booster shot. They can't even get the 3rd shot in, most people. It's unbelievable. It's mRNA, right? Yes. So I don't know how far the stock goes back. There, it's right here. So support's gonna be 117-ish. You know what? I want to take that back. 110 is the support. You're at 135. That goes back 2 years, by the way. You're 135, 110 is the support. Where would I get? So you might can nibble at 175. It was just there the 1st of February, and I wouldn't even start to get long until 225. Again, you can nibble at that lower price range. That's Moderna. If you're still in crypto, you should have been 75% in USDT. I agree. I like Luna. There's nothing wrong. Luna's got what is it? X, Luna, B, Luna, C, Luna. There's like 9 of them, right? It's crazy. But Luna's got something. I like what they're cooking in that kitchen. I really, really do. Boeing. Did you watch the documentary of BA, the Boeing company? Hit piece. Let's just say that. Hit piece. Again, people died, though. They needed to take their medicine. All right, jump. It's at 196. Here is the base level. Your downside risk is right here, 190. You're at 197, right? Here's your upside, 211. Well, I take that back. 205. it's between 208 and 211. You're at 196 right now. So understand where you're at, right? Understand the downside. Right now, guys, you need to be about what is my downside risk if I take a position long, right? That's the key right now. We're in a waterfall effect, right? Literally. So understand, we like stocks doing this. This one's sliding. Boeing, I get it. Does it pay a divvy? No divvy. I thought it did. 190 is where I jump out. So understand that's your downside risk. I get long at that 210, 2009 mark. That is Boeing. There you go. All right. Gala, I just stay long. I don't even think I didn't even do a thing on Gala today. But I will really quick, and then we'll do Gala. Let me see what I've got really quickly. So understand where so Gala Games is driving this. It's starting to fall. So here we go. 19 cents is your base support, right? Anything under 19 cents, you're at 22. You're not going to like where I want you to get long at, though. You can kind of nibble at 29, but I like it better at 37. That's Gala. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you too, brother. Matt, what's up, brother? Baba. All right. First of all, Baba, much like what I just said, if it's a Chinese stock, you've got geopolitical risk too. It is literally on my base line that I've got. It's got multiple bottoms in here at 110. You would think a bounce would be coming. Again, you're at 110. I cannot tell you to get long in this until you're above 138. Let's just call it 140, right? You're at 110. This thing could fall dramatically. Like it hadn't been that low. Oh my God, how far back did I got to go? Good God. Dude, that's basing out. That's a no, again, not financial advice. That's a no trade for me. It's doing this. It's going to continue to do that. And now you've got I've heard that China is now, so they're back after Jack Ma again. They're trying to strip billions from him again. I want no part of China right now. So we talk about our own risk here. No part. Okay, Okata. Boy, that's a Kathy Wood stock, and just I really do like her, but I'm not sure what she could do at this point. All right, so 160 is what it's at now. Let me see if I can find it where you might base out at 160. All right, your downside risk is right now is at 140, 149. It just dropped again, so you're at 159 now. 149 is your base or your support where I would jump out at. I think that your upside, you're going to hit resistance at 175. I wouldn't even touch this stock until I'm at 198. Let's just call it 200. I know that seems like a long way off. You were just there mid-February, right? That's the problem. SPY, we can look at SPY very quickly. It's broke it all. So it broke 430 today. That's a bad sign. We'll see what it does tomorrow. There is a down trend line, right? That it's literally supporting it right now. But 430 is the level. It just blew through it today. So downside risk right now, 422. You're at 422. Where is support here? Woo, this could get bad. There might be some support at 404, but watch out for the 398. That's 400. So I would think your best that you're probably going to do tomorrow is probably 430. I hope I'm wrong, but you're at 421 right now. Your downside risk is big time in SPY. So watch yourself. SPY puts would not be the worst, at least not financial advice, but at least for me, SPY puts right here would not be terrible. So we just did that one. What's CX? So CX, is that the train? No. CX is basic material. CX doing this. So you're basically basing out of 516. It's a penny stock now. I don't, man, where would you even nibble here? I don't think I'd nibble until I'm above the top downward trend line. You might can nibble at 630. I'd be more comfortable with 682. So 680 is where I get long. You're at 516. You're not too far from that. That was late January, and it held that fairly well too. So there you go. All right, let's keep moving. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yes, it is. I see that. What's up, Safety J? Algo and Crow. Oh, I did not look at Crow. I do want to look at Crow. I'm about to go. So, guys, if you haven't looked at the Voyager app, stake. Actually, you don't have to stake. Just hold VGX. It's really doing. I think it's better than Crow. They've got a debit card. You can attach your bank account to it. You can actually the bank account that you can put it into USDC and go back and forth just like that. It doesn't take more than a day to pull it out. And USDC, you're getting 9%. 9% just for holding cash on Voyager. And by the way, they're not an exchange. They're a broker-dealer. Very different. All right, so Crow it is. We're at 40 cents right now. Understand where the base support is at 34 cents. I would want to get long at 51. There you go. That is the Crow. By the way, I'm holding a bag of Crow, so I'm hoping, but it tried to make a run there in like early February. So Algo I like. Yeah. So VGX. Yes, Voyager. So it's an Invest Voyager. I think it's in Voyager Invest or investvoyager.com. You can pick up there. I'm telling you guys, it's the best from my perspective. And I've been doing crypto for a very long time now. Best I've seen. Better than crypto.com. So with the card, I mean, it's phenomenal. And if you hold a little bit of VGX, like 500 VGX, which by the way, they're like $1.50 right now. They're extremely cheap. They went to $7 this year. So if you hold that, you then get a bump in the rates. So it's pretty cool. And whatever you put, it's not an exchange, but whatever you put on there, no matter how much it is. So let's say you had 50 Bitcoins. You're going to get 4.5% for your Bitcoin. Ethereum's 4.25%. DOT is like 12%. Just holding DOT. You're getting paid 12% just to hold it on there. Let's just call it an exchange, but it's really a broker dealer. It's crazy. Voyager. Don't. Thanks, man. Should I sell? No. Okay. BTC. So there are stocks that I like to call to the grave stocks. Microsoft, Google, Apple, those are stocks to the grave. Bitcoin to me is to the grave. Now, my basis, I promise you, is a lot lower than yours, so it doesn't hurt me as much, but most of my net worth is in crypto now, right? A lot, most, like 75% now, because it's just grown so much. Google Voyager class action lawsuit, I've not heard about that, but I will look into that. I was on a Spaces this morning that was never even mentioned. So I don't know why Google would sue Voyager. Voyager, by the way, so the guy, like 2 months ago, when crypto went to Congress, the guy that was a well-spoken guy, and I forget his name, maybe Chandler was his last name, whatever. The guy that was schooling, he was there with like Sam Brinkman-Fried. He was there with the USDC guy, all those guys, and he was the one that was speaking. I mean, he was clearly well spoken. He's like a VP there. So very, very good. HMBL. Let's rock and roll on that one. HMBL. Is that a crypto? HMBL. I don't hold it. I thought it was. I thought HMBL. No, it's not. Are you talking about Bumble? Algo is. I saw it a while ago. Algo is one, and AVAX are one. So Algo is the one that I use to move between exchanges along with XLM Stellar. 80 cents right now. 80 cents. It is. Oh, geez, this is not good. So the base, so we're 69 cents is the base. It's at 80 cents now. This is not good. Where would I even nibble? You might can nibble at $1.11, but I'd like to go above that. Here you go. $1.43. So $1.40-ish. That's where I start to get long, and I'll go. But I think you can nibble again right at that $1.10 mark. You know what I mean? So there you go. Polygon it is. I did it today, this morning on my YouTube channel. Polygon, where did I put it? Did I not put Polygon on here? Where's the Matic? Matic. All right. So the relative strength is still above 50. It's very, very good. But the Bollinger Bands are diverging, so understand that. The resistance on the upside is at $1.61 and then at $1.71. That's what you want to look at for the Matic if you're long. So there you go. Appreciate you guys. Zoom, we're on it. ZM it is. Zoom, this is a Kathy Woods basing out at 120, guys. You're just stressing yourself out. If you're in the stock, you're going to be stressing yourself out the rest until this thing turns around. And it may be 6 months. So it's just, I would think that it turns around before that, but war is a strange thing. I would hope that we've hit bottom or we're close to it. But, all right, I'm going to help you out. It's at 120, basing out. You might can nibble. You're there at the late January at 156. I really wouldn't even touch it until 181. But at 156, let's call it 155-ish. Let's talk then. But your downside risk is it's zero, literally. So ETH is simple. I believe it's at so downside risk is at 25. 100, upside is at upside resistance is at 28. I like to say 2900. That's where we need to be. We need to get above 2900. Then we need to get above 3000. It's a psychological barrier more than anything else. And then let's talk above that would be 3600. Key level there because at that point we're going to 4,000, but that's a long way away. So SDAO it is. I don't even. Interesting. I love the stock selections. What's up, ProShares? Short Dow, nice. The last 5 days, 4 days printing. Congratulations, man. Yep. Simple right here. Stay long above 32. You're at 33, 51. I think you could. This may be one that I use tomorrow. It's just like. Pre-market today was such a head fake. Literally gap up 200 points and then just fell off the map. Literally just slid, continued to slide. We had a little bit of an uptrend, a little bit of a rally like around noon my time, and then after that it's still at session lows. Where are we right now? We are finishing at session lows. We are 3 minutes from the bell. Apple's down 2.5, Microsoft down 2.5. Not a good day. So I think there's more blood. There's more bloodshed, and hopefully there's not bloodshed on the battlefield. Why do the stocks? Why do the stocks? Well, one, I love stocks. I'm in stocks. I like doing stocks. I like crypto better, but I like stocks too. Bitcoin turning head and shoulders on 30-minute. That's not the best look then. I've got Bitcoin. Click clearly. Let me see where Bitcoin's at right this second. Really quickly, if I get there. Bitcoin is at 37. We've got to attain, was it 38.5? But really we need to attain 40. But the key one is 41 level. The 41K level is the key level. But as long as we can maintain the 38, 40-ish, I'd be happy here. Again, Bitcoin's down 14% for the week though. So if you want to snap up some good deals, I'm not sure this is the time because it could literally fall down to 29 still. So it looked like we have some support at that 35.2 level to where I believe it got to last night. So 35, and then it just blasted off today. We're sitting right at 37, going on 38. We did hit 39 last night, or sorry, 39 this morning when I woke up. So there you go. Yeah, fingers crossed for tomorrow. I would not be surprised if we wake up and pre-market we are down. So understand, it looked like the crypto market decoupled this morning and for most of the day, and then boom, all of a sudden, crypto is now following stocks to the depths of hell. Actually, we're actually surging right now. SFM's up 19, Waves is up 9, AVAX, little avalanche up 6 right now, and Luna's up 13. Cosmos, we talked about Cosmos. We like Cosmos long above 227. I like Terra Luna long above 53, which I believe is there now. BNB long above 430. Again, the BNB's got a price target of 520 though, so watch yourself there. I've got a price target of Luna at 82, so watch yourself there as well. So if you want some blockchain stocks, Riot I like above 22. MicroStrategy I like above 450. Coinbase above 215. That will be key. If Coinbase can get above that, crypto is going to be in a pretty good place. Not great, but pretty good. Block or a Square, I like it above 40. So there you go. How many of your tickers did he say has gonna buy tomorrow? So if we're looking at the market hadn't closed yet, so the insider trades kind of printed today, but again they printed you can buy pre-market. They typically do gap up a point, 2. This one gapped up 4, but it ran to 11. So take any kind of calls that I make against not financial advice, just get what you can because they're typically really shitty stocks. And I mean bad. So, all right. Green tomorrow. Hey, man, I hope you're right, brother. I'm not counting anything out. Sinking like the Titanic. Yeah, we're at session lows right now. On a 15-minute, there's not even a green candle. Well, actually, Dow's got a slightly green candle, slightly, and I wouldn't even call that a green candle. All right, from the first day of Biden until now, we didn't see any green. No, it hadn't been bad because November. Was it November? Yeah, November 5th was the last time crypto hit highs. So it has not been terrible, but the markets are crashing. Biden's going to be. There's a lot of things like I don't like a lot of things that he does, but we need to support him in this war. Like I'm not big on us even being there. First of all, I don't want a kinetic war. Nobody does. So, but what he's doing with the banks and the high net worth Russians, that's what you got to do. Wait till he takes them off to SWIFT. That's going. I mean, you're talking about Putin. I mean, his downside risk is far greater than his upside. What are you going to get? You're going to get what? Ukraine, right? It's great. It's got some good minerals. That's all it's good for. And there's minerals that go in, what do they call them? Rare earth. The rare earth in electric cars, right? In the batteries for electric cars. They've got about 3. And on 2 of those, they're like second or third in the world on exporting those, right? So I get that part. But besides that, what are you getting? More oil? More natural gas? Like, what's your upside? Or you can destroy your entire economy, right? So, whatever, man. That's my rant. EGLD. Yeah, let's do EGLD. I haven't done that in a while. EGLD. For a long time, it had great relative strength. We're talking about the crypto, guys. If you did not know, I like it. Let me stretch it out real quick. It needs to be above. What are we at? 151? Yeah, hang on. I like it above that 120 mark. So I like it above 120, sorry, that's your base support. I like it above, it's clearly where I like it above is right here. 202. Like at 202, you're at 151, you're not too far away, and it was just there not 3 weeks ago. So there you go. How low do you think about Bitcoin? The jump out point for me is going to be 29K. 29K back in June is where the the institutional investors and the whales caught Bitcoin back in June at 29K. That is the key base support. Below that, 24.5, and then we're probably hitting the teens. So understand that. Cosmos, I just did Cosmos. I like above 27. I don't think I've got it today, like the base that I did. Did I do Cosmos today? No, I did Matic and Solana. So, yep, I'm clueless, bro. Lithium, yes, that's, but that's not the rare earth that they're, they're called the rare earth, but it's the neon materials. Look, I'm getting way out over my skis here. So yes, guys, please give me a follow. I'd really appreciate that. Youth Vac Pro thinks I'm clueless. So cool, bro. Awesome. Love when people think I'm clueless. Yeah, we're praying for tomorrow. Asked out, we did. I'm going back up through this really quickly. I appreciate you guys being here. DraftKings is up, and then I'll do 2 more, and then I'm out. I've got to go get ice off the windshields. So DraftKings, again, base support at 16.8. Understand where your support's at. You're at 1963. I'd like to see it above 24. Yeah. I think at 24 you can nibble pretty good there. So that's not the worst trade, right? Again, stock's doing this, so you're stressing yourself out. So understand that. But above 24, now we're going back. We got some relative strength, which we don't have now. We were just we bounced off 30. We're up at 42 on the relative strength. Oh, Netflix, what are we doing there? Gosh, dog, damn. So it's not basing out. Understand you're at 367. The base out's 355. Understand your downside. 355. I think the best you're going to get, where I might start to nibble, let's call it's 412, but let's say 410. Right, you're at 367 right now. And it's literally following that downtrend. Literally, there's a trend line that just points. It was right above it, then below. It's just falling all the way down. Don't like Netflix right now, and that's hard to say. Like, who doesn't have Netflix or doesn't use somebody else's password? That's my thought. So is the PE high? It's at 35. That's like incredibly high. So 30% gain. Congratulations on the calls, Kevin. Love to see you here, brother. Thanks, man. Crypto recovery or crash. Again, 41K is recovery, 29K is crash. So there you go. That's right now we're just in like this no man's land. And if Bitcoin's there, which I believe Bitcoin right now is, tell you right now, it's 42% of the market, and ETH is 18. So we're at 60%. So those two have to perform. Have to. So congrats, Kevin. Love it. Ticker 10? What's up with 10? 10? If I could get to my screen, there goes 10. Tenneco, congratulations. I saw it up 90, right? 93. Nice. Did a double bottom, but it was bought out though. I don't know who bought it out. It's a consumer. It's a consumer cyclical auto parts, but that's a buyout. So it's going to trend around that 19. It's not going to do any more. So if you were in that, congratulations. I don't think it goes up any more than it is. It may touch on 20. It may go down to 18, but it's going to stay right there until they figure out, until they approve it. Let's just say that. In fact, I don't even know who bought them. It's taken private by Apollo. That's pretty much a done deal. So there you go. 30% the gain. Yeah. 93% up. Great day for 10 if you were in that. And that was a shitty stock too. So congrats if you were in that and saw it coming up. Apollo, yep. 20 in cash. Nice. Marcus, what's up? 0.01 rich LL up. The balance is out with the window right now. Now, I don't think you can throw it. So you can't throw TA out. Let me tell you why. I'm giving you the support. If you want to buy the dip, I'm good. I'm fine to go with that. But you got to know where your support is. If it doesn't bounce off of that support, how many times are you going to buy the dip? 10, 5, 10, 15, 20? That's what I'm saying. You have to have TA, and TA works. Believe me, I've done this a lot, and TA's been the one thing that I continually get right. What do you think of Exxon? XOM? Like it long. I mean, right now, you cannot be long, right? I like it above, yeah, like it above 99. You're 108. I mean, I would probably, I'd like it better above, well, it's 112, but 108. I mean, you're literally at all time, like, again, all-time highs beget all-time highs. Crude has already been to 100, backed off this late, so early morning crude spiked to 100, back down to 93, then to 91, then that spiked back up to, I believe, 92. Overstock had a freaking day, up 22%. All right, guys, please give me a follow. I'm gonna do one or two more, and then I got to roll out. I got responsibilities. What's up, Kev? Would it be dumb to buy zone calls? No, it would not. I wouldn't go too far out, but no, wouldn't. Again, all-time highs beget all-time highs, right? So, guys, I'm on XOP. Let me get the XOM. I'm sorry. Yeah, XOM, you stay long above 75. You're at 76. All-time high is 83. Yeah, same there. In fact, you could probably stay long above 65. So it is in a downtrend, though. I'd like get above. So understand if you're going to do a call here. The 20, so it's at 76, 77 where it ended the day, right? So after market, it's up slightly. That 20 day sits at 78.36. So it's going to bump off of that. So understand if you're putting a call on, understand that 78.67 is going to be a problem, especially I would probably do a barely in the money call, but know that 78.67 is going to bounce. So there you go, Kevin. Appreciate you, man. All right, we're going to do Lucid, Upstart, and SPY, and we're out. Lucid's up first. I feel like I'm in like a spaces. Lucid, sorry. I did the wrong Lucid. There's a number of Lucids. All right, Lucid it's at 23. Not the worst place. Now, it had a bad dead day. Tell you where I get, so 23, where do you base out? You don't really base out until 16. You're good there. Your next support level is at 20, let's just call it 22. You're at 23.98. You're at 24, let's just say that. I would get above that 200 day, and that's, so the TA says 29.10. I'd like to see you above 29.50, and that should put you above the 200 day. At that point, you'll be good to go in Lucid. All right, Upstart's next. Upstart Holdings, it is. Tried to make a run last week. So I've got a base at, or no, this is where I jump out at 100. But the base at is 75. That's the base support. It's at 112 right now, and it's where it went last week. 158. You were there last week, so 158. You can absolutely get there again, but it's been down about 4, 3, and 6%. Almost 7% today. So the insiders are buying that one. 90% of all transactions are sells. Sorry, sells. All right, Lucid, last one, SPY. Let's do the SPY. SPY. SPY it is. All right, so we just did this one. So I like anything above 430. It came smashing down through 430 today, down 1.75. It did recover. It was down 2. But it's sitting on a lower downward trend line right now at 422. Where would it fall? It could fall to 405, 408, 409 is where it could fall to. So watch your downside there. I like it above 430, but it's gotta have follow through. So 2 daily green candles above. What is Fauci doing on? Good Lord, do we need Fauci on Bloomberg? All right, so I'd like to see it above 430 on the SPY. I need to follow through. I need 2 green daily candles above 430 before I'm buying back in the SPY. Appreciate you guys being here, man. Or you can short it. Shorting right here would not be the worst. I will tell you that it is using the resistance of a downward trend line. So, I mean, it went right to it and stopped. Right to it, stopped. So, there you go. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Awesome time on here. I had like 10,000 views yesterday. I'm not sure if we'll get that today because I'm not on here long enough. But like, yeah, it was great. It was a great time. I learned as much from you guys as I hope you learned from me. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Watch your stakes go hard to paint. Please give me a follow and the YouTube channel. You'll get more crypto there. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. See you guys.